That's a lot closer than I thought it would be. Hi. We're just having a little Costco chit chat. Nope, that's still dirty. You people with eyesight, like, you don't know how good you have it. Not only are my eyes broken, but like I get static, like an old TV. You gotta clean it all the time. Constant maintenance. Not worth it. 0 out of 10. Oh yeah, that dude thinks I'm crazy. That's cool. It's okay. Yeah, I went to Costco, got a hot dog and some french fries. I need to remember to look there. I'm never gonna remember. It won't matter how long I do this. I will never ever remember. I don't know. I thought we'd just have a little chat. Well, that'd be gross and eat. Because heaven forbid I consume something just for consumption. No. Now that you're out of a job, everything has to mean something and you have to be doing something constantly. What a nightmare. That one was cold. That was one dangling out of the box. Maybe it's just me. Like, am I the only one that doesn't like spending money on yourself for, like, weird things? I'm out shopping, bumming around until I can go pick up my stepdaughter. Because I had to take Fester to the vet this morning for his little procedure. And I didn't want to go home because I felt like I'd fall asleep and not do my errands. So I've been bumming around London. Spoilers, I'm in London. Oh, I didn't even plan that. Not sponsored. And like, I went to Chapters to buy her books for her birthday / Christmas. She's one of those people. Not one of those people. She's just born in December. But I used her dad's card so that he bought her birthday present, and everything else in the house is stuff that I bought throughout the year. There's a lot of stuff, which is great. The tree always is really full. But I bought this dope game. Bought a Princess Bride board game. I'm excited for it. I don't have any friends to play it with except for, like, well, I have a couple. I do have a couple friends that would be really into it, and like my sisters would be into it, but it's getting together, especially since COVID. And all my sisters have offspring. So it's hard to play an adult game. Like, I kept putting off eating because I didn't want to spend money on myself, because I don't view myself as, like, a person. I don't view myself as a person. And is that just a me thing? Or is that a I grew up poor thing? Because I hate spending money. I don't know how to put it. I don't mind spending money on food when there's other people, and I don't mind cooking for other people, but if it's just me, I can't. I hate it. I hate doing it. And that was part of the reason that I left my job, is like, aside from the mental health struggles, I was spending so much money on food because I didn't have the spoons to cook food for myself. go to work. So I'd end up going to buy food all the time, and who wants that in their life? It's a $1.50 hot dog, and I hated doing it. And like, the reason I'm justifying buying anything for myself today is because the majority of what I'm buying today is for other people. Which is fine. I love giving gifts. Don't get me wrong. It's a great time. I'm really good at it. But I was at Value Village and I couldn't buy anything. There were a couple CDs and I was like, well, do I really need the CDs? My car radio doesn't work half the time because I don't have an antenna. And I hate listening to the radio because I hate DJs. But I have a whole bunch of music on my phone. So do I really need CDs of the music I already have on my phone? Really, I was looking for Mariana's Trench CDs. They're having a moment right now, and their stuff I like listening to the whole CD because their tracks bleed very nicely. They set it up wonderfully. It's a whole thing with them, and I like that. But I couldn't justify getting it, so I put it back, and I was going to buy him funny boxers, but I couldn't justify it because he's going to be like, well, why'd you spend money on me? So I put it back, and I was going to buy a game, but I put it back, and terrible time at the Value Village. Everywhere else, not a problem spending money. Couldn't do it there. I don't know what it is about, like, I'm a person, I need to eat. If I don't eat, I get sick. I get wicked migraines. We're parked in an interesting section of the Costco parking lot. It's a bunch of old guys with trucks who don't want anybody to park next to them. And they're all just looking at me, talking to myself like a loony. Such is life. Get over it. I'm gonna be burping this up for the rest of the day. That's okay. Unemployment's going interesting. Don't know if you can see. Apparently I thought my hand was a French fry and tried to eat it. It's like teeth marks in my nail polish now. Ow. That hurt. This whole eating in your car filming yourself. Not as easy as it looks. Tell my one friend. That's a look. Woof. But this one summer, I was doing a summer course in Stratford. But like, we were still poor. So my mom and I went to Costco at the beginning of before it all started. I was staying with my sister Renee. So I went to Costco and bought one of those big packs of like beef hot dogs and buns, and we found these special like thermal Ziploc bags somewhere else. So like every day for 3 weeks. Can't see back so far. I took a Costco hot dog to Stratford, and that was my lunch. It was a long time before I ate these hot dogs again. And the one guy was so up in arms. After like the third time he saw me eating a hot dog, he was like, "Do you eat that every day?" I was like, "Yeah." "That's so bad for you. You're gonna be so sick. Oh my god, how can you put that in your body?" I was like, "Well, I have oats and yogurt and berries for breakfast, and I have usually a vegan dinner because I'm staying with my vegan sister. Or, like, I might have a piece of chicken with it. I think I'm gonna survive eating a hot dog." I eventually stopped hanging out with this person because he was kind of annoying. And if he ever finds this video, which why the heck would he? He won't even know that it's him. Because that's how forgettable I am. I am so utterly forgettable. It's crazy. It's wild. I'm a very transient kind of person. I'm 40. I gotta remember to call that at 3 o'clock. I can go pick up my little boy. My little emasculated man. Hopefully he'll be chill. I don't stay in people's lives, really. That's an interesting thing I've found. I'm like a sticker that's sat out too long. My back isn't sticky anymore, so you either gotta, like, put a pin in me, keep me there, or you lose me. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I got to the end of high school and got so tired of pushing to be included in the friends. I'm just tired of it. There are a couple people that I know I can talk to anytime, and I do consider them friends. But there's others. I tried so hard to talk to this one friend. She was in her Tumblr tags. She was talking about how bad she was struggling, and everyone thought she was fine, and whenever anyone would ask, she'd say she's fine. She's like, "I just wish somebody knew that I'm not fine." And so, like, I was on it. I was texting her, like, "Hey, do you want to meet up? Do you want to go get a coffee or something? Go hang out?" And I tried to ask her how she's doing and try and get her to know that I'm there for her, and all she could think of to talk to me about was my ex, I don't even know what to call her. She was my best friend in university. We were attached at the hip, but she just couldn't move on from certain things, and it's not her fault. And I don't blame her for not being able to move on, but I just couldn't be the person that I was 4 years prior, and I couldn't excuse some of her behaviors. And the only thing you can think of to talk to me about is this person that I haven't spoken to in 2 years, and how great she's doing. I'm happy that she's doing great, but I'm not here for that. And then I kind of gave up. Because I don't want to be who I was. I want to be who I am. And usually who I am doesn't fit in with what people want. I'm real cold now, but fries. I don't think I'm well suited to this. I would like to do mukbangs, but I think they're just going to get sad. And this thing has gone all over the place. But I'm still going to post it. Probably tomorrow. I don't know about the vlogging. I've done that for a couple days. The sitting down and editing it and having to watch myself is nauseating. But I just have to view it as a different person. I don't know. Alright, I think I'm done with this. I'm not going to eat anymore. The fries aren't good. To me, the fries are fine. I just don't want them. And that's okay. I can reheat them later as a snack. I can, if the little one wants them, she can have them. I think I bought pickle seasoning for her to put on them if she does. Alright, time to go. Okay, cool, bye.